Yeah, man, we've left off, about the economic, the environmental, the cultivation of this crop. That's just a miracle. It's a miracle plant. I mean, it's
Mm-hmm.
just no other way to say it.
Mm-hmm.
With all the, just the
Hemp itself, the things it's doing,
yeah, the
sustainable
things. I
aspect of
mean,
it.
all
How
the
we gonna,
different it's what is it like 70,000 uses or something like
man,
that.
60,000 uses over
Sixty
that they got
thousand
and
uses.
counting. The oldest body they ever found, which is Lucy. That's the oldest
Mm-hmm.
skeleton they ever found.
Wrapped
Well,
in
the
hemp.
garb, yeah, what she had, her clothing was hemp.
Wow.
So
So
we know the plant been
those
around for a
facts, those
minute.
facts.
You feel me, bro?
So that kind of like brings up a point I wanted to kind of segue into, and that's like the sustainability of this crop.
Yes, that's what we're saying. Everything got to come back home.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So if we're gonna be sustainable, we're gonna wind up utilizing the plant that we can, not only grow it, it sequesters CO2, it aerates the land. It's also a phytomediator, meaning that if you ever heard of Chernobyl?
Yeah. Absolutely.
Remember happened
Chernobyl.
nuclear?
Yeah.
Yeah.
The nuclear accident.
Meltdown.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, yeah. You know how they wind up cleaning the nuclear waste out?
By.
Planting hemp.
Oh.
Yeah, planting hemp. It's a phytomediator. So it's
But what was that term you used?
it's a phytomediator.
Vital
Mediator,
mediator.
yes. Like
Wow.
phyto, like photo.
I learned something new from this cat every time we had one of these conversations.
Oh man, come on, man. We gotta understand how this is
That's what it's
gonna
all about.
pertain. How like you gotta understand Georgia is known for Georgia's one of the biggest producer of chickens.
Yeah.
Right? And so they got something where they wind up they call it you call it I want to say reconditioning soil, but it's called re something. But anyway, but when you talking about putting that in there, what they doing, they taking poultry or chicken shit and they put it on top of the land. But then when it rains, whatever the runoff, you know what I'm saying, runs into our water system, it's too much nitrogen. All right, so they got something called phytomediation, right, where you can actually take the hemp, put it down, then put the chicken shit on top of it, because the hemp will suck up all the nitrogen.
Ah.
You know what I'm saying? It's gonna suck it up. You know what I'm saying? They keep it for our waters. So let's understand how it's gonna play a big part of cleaning our waterway. You know what I'm saying? That's just one way to utilize this plant. So being sustainable, you know what I'm saying? This is happening, and you can grow it every 3 months, and you can actually utilize what you grow. You can actually utilize it for something else as far as building with it, getting the end product with it. What we're talking about.
Wow, that's incredible, man. Another use for this plant, that grows out of the ground.
T, and then I want you to get a man.
It's been around forever.
T, it's a video. We're gonna have a link. Hopefully, we'll put the link on it.
Okay.
But it's the one with Henry Ford, right?
Okay.
This is when I first came to Georgia, man. When I got into the politics aspect of it, I couldn't get nobody in Georgia to help me out with this, right? So I was trying to look around the big boys and see who was doing it. I came across Hemp Inc. You know what I'm saying? Even though, and I give a shout out to my man Bruce Perlowin, you know what I'm saying? He was the one who kicked it off in a sense. I'm gonna say it like that. You know what I'm saying? Because he got the penny stocks. He got them, you know what I'm saying, in the business of being one of the first companies on the NASDAQ. But he had a guy running it by the name of David Smith. You know what I'm saying? And David Smith is, he's from Georgia, but I didn't know back in the 80s they were doing cannabis programs, which is the cousin of hemp. It's called cannabis, looks just like it.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? But they were doing things as far as, breaking the fibers down and, making it like in a powder situation. But the video I'm telling you is going to be Ford made a hemp car, right?
A car.
Mm-hmm. When they ran off of hemp biofuel.
Oh, wow.
So remember we talked about
a
lot of stuff they already know.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But you can get this video. Don't believe nothing Coach say. You know what I'm saying? Go to the video and you'll see Henry Ford hitting this shit with a sledgehammer. And they didn't put a dent in it. You feel me? So then you start researching. You got BMW, Volvo, and Mercedes-Benz. They got a door panel made out of hemp. You know what I'm saying? So it's 3 times. I mean, it's 3 times lighter than fiberglass, 10 times stronger than steel. You feel me? This
is recent.
This is now Mercedes now got it in their door panel. So they already understand that the guy who turned me on, who finally helped me move and get with the right politicians. I'm gonna tell you, I sat in at the table, of the good old boys. You know what I'm saying? And how they ran, how politics in Georgia's done. And it's not done the same, man. It's some things that how they do it. It's just what it is. But bro, you gotta know, man. You gotta know how to politic in Georgia to get certain things done and understand that process. But in certain ways, in certain things, if you can, understand that Georgia ran by. This is no lie. Georgia ran by farmers and lawyers from UGA. If you want to know who's running Georgia, it's farmers and lawyers from UGA, bro. You know what I'm saying?
Mm.
So if you got anything agriculture or you got anything dealing with where they can get them lawyers paid, man, yo, you in a good system. Like I said, and everybody ain't gonna get with Coke 'cause they know I'm about fairness. So I'm going, if you see me rolling, man, and you see people I'm rolling with, you know what I'm saying? They on the same, hopefully in the same kind of frame that I'm on.
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying? Which is fair. And so about this crop being sustainable, bro, I mean, in every aspect, because we need to make sure we're doing it with materials that we're doing building with. You know what I'm saying? Because it's the betterment. We got to create textile companies because that's what Georgia known for. We got the carpet industry, so we know if we putting this stuff in our carpet, or making carpet out of this is a natural fiber, and so we able to breathe. Our air quality, we're making wood out of it. Like we said, plastic, rubber. Man, you can make so much with this hemp that it's gonna blow things out the water. But you got to remember who you're fighting against.
So that leads me to ask you about the upcoming event in Ohio. You said it's something major.
It's not an event, man. That y'all know Ohio is going wreck December the 7th, man. So they you know what I'm saying?
What does that mean?
Recreational. That you can go into a dispensary and wind up buying what you want to buy, bro.
Wow.
So if
no
you in
medical
Ohio,
card?
no medical card, bro. It's recreational, man.
Ohio.
Yes.
When?
Yes. This December the 7th, man.
December
so my
7th.
mom's I'm going to get my mom's, man, for the holidays, Thanksgiving coming up. Even though I don't celebrate all that, I just still like being around my moms, man. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And just being around my folk, man. We're
Bringing
go get
it back full circle, you know what I'm saying?
Man. Come on, shout out to mom.
Recreational hemp.
Yes.
Like I said, what made us kind of like start this whole coffee and hemp conversation.
Yes.
Motivation, meditation.
Yes.
What else we do? Because we used to kick it, you know what I'm saying? And we would talk about life and all of these different topics and sports.
Man, when you there's no such thing as a recreational
current events and shit. You know what I'm saying?
There's no such thing as a recreational vitamin.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, are you gonna get benefits or you not? So when you're medicating or meditating or however you say you're ingesting the plant, you got an endocannabinoid system that's basically you cranking up, bro.
Yeah, what does that mean?
Endocannabinoid system.
What?
Endo. You gotta remember, just like you got a lymph node system, a nervous system, you got something called an endocannabinoid system. And last time you probably had natural cannabinoids to your body is when you got your mother's breast milk.
Okay.
You feel me? Other than that, we shut it down. You gotta remember when Rockefeller came in, he went took out our health, you know what I'm saying, took all them plants off and put the synthetics in. He had to wind up taking the cannabinoid, take that out of teaching it to the doctor because your cannabinoid system is what puts your body back in homostasis. You know what I'm saying? So why people say I eat edibles.
Homostasis, come on, man, break it down,
when
bro.
They say I eat edibles,
break it down to the to the layman's terms.
When they say I eat edibles and I fall asleep, well, it's because your body putting you back into homostasis, and the only way your body heals is when
you sleep.
Come on, God. So
wow.
Somebody, you know what I'm saying? So we just read an article not too long. They say Snoop quit smoking, and I'm cool with it. You know what I'm saying? But I said I'm hoping he medicating some other kind of way.
He's just taking a break.
Hey, that's good.
If that's even true, you know.
But I love it if he is. You know what I'm saying? So be it. But I asked my girl one time when I quit smoking. I said, "What? Am I different?" She's like, "You."
Did you really quit though? Because you smoking now.
Yeah. She said I'm grumpy. She said you was grumpier than the motherfucker. I said, "Oh, okay."
Hey, I'll be real with you. So that's one of the reasons why I kind of like that's my. To medicate to me is I don't want to say coping.
Yeah.
With my loss.
Yeah, it helps.
But it helped.
Yes.
And I'm saying it helped in a tremendous way.
Yes. So and you didn't, like I said, I'm glad you didn't go off the road anywhere, bro. As far as mental, you know what I'm saying.
And that's my point.
Yes.
So what happened to us, my family, me. You know what I'm saying? It could have took me to the deep end.
Yes.
And I actually probably went there.
And I'm hoping you wind up taking you some mushrooms to help. You know what I'm saying? Opening them doors.
But
I'm gonna hit me some. I gotta get me something that's gonna get me there. Cause ain't nobody
shout
got
out Nah.
They ain't gave me no mushrooms.
Not a great. But
I think I want some mushroom, man. I want to see the lights now.
But I'll tell you a story about that one.
A mushroom?
Yeah.
You want to see the lights? I ain't see
by
it.
accident.
I didn't see the light, bro.
But that's
Okay, go ahead.
so
Well, I had to tell you, if you're gonna tell me that one, I'm gonna tell you my accidentally Molly story.
no, but
My
okay,
accident.
we're gonna talk
Oh,
about it. But look. So, anyways, to make a long story short, in in the worst time of my life,
mm-hmm.
you know what I'm saying?
Yes.
The hemp was there to help me. You know, so that's all I can say. You know what I'm saying? Everybody has their different opinions.
A medicated form, yes.
But it helped me. And it helped me regulate my feelings.
But that's almost like PTSD.
My emotions.
That's like a PTSD. That's why I told you, Doc Ray, I'm going to tell you, Doc Ray, and again, Doc Ray Genetics, man. Y'all Google him. I promise we're down in the Super Bowl in Arizona. He had, you know what I'm saying, brought something too, bro. And I promise you, it was like smoking rainbows. You know what I'm saying? I don't know what the hell you can feel that. But it's like smoking goddamn a rainbow. But so shout out to Doc Ray. And let me tell you, Doc Ray.
I don't know if I want that though.
Man, I'm telling you, Doc Ray, man, I'm trying to tell Doc got some of the best genetics, right? So I was telling them, you know, I'm trying to reach out to, real talk, I'm trying to reach out to LB, y'all over at the Runts game. I'm trying to read, I already talked to my man from Pazookies, you know what I'm saying? My man New York Butter, them cats out of Butter. You know what I'm saying? My son really deal with a lot of y'all when we talk about the Zaza, right? But legacy growers, certain ones have that real Za strain, you know what I'm saying? Depending on what your genetics is. So I've been trying to tell, y'all to hook up with Doc Ray, you know what I'm saying? Because he got one of the, you know what I'm saying, patented genetics for PTSD. But better yet, all y'all should be in the room talking about how important genetics are as far as the conversation. You feel me, God? Because when you talk about this medicine, you talk about the genetics really aspect is going to be the end game. And because y'all have, you know what I'm saying, y'all might call it gas, cream, or gasoline, you know what I'm saying? Talking about OGs, you know what I'm saying? Talking about the wedding cake. But when you're talking about those are top genetics. And people should know when they're trying to get their medication that they should be looking for top genetics. But that's a whole nother game. So like I said, I don't use Zaza as like, you got some people who made a weed named Zaza. That's what they call their weed. Like, come on, bro. That was a whole...
We actually talk about that in the next episode, man. We could actually break it down, what you're talking about.
The whole Zaza?
No, well, just the genetics.
Yes.
The whole genetics process and so on and so forth. And, everything else that we talk about.
Did we get on marijuana? Well, man, we supposed to be talking about hemp, man. We talking about, cannabis sativa L as in the, the high THC end of it. You know what I'm saying? That's what we just got into. Gotcha. But let's get back on to the 0.03 or less. Right. That's the only way to consider hemp. You know what I'm saying? 0.03 or less.
The man know what you're talking about. You know what I'm saying? He's my hemp czar. You know what I'm saying?
That's my be a leader. You know what I'm saying?
Hey, you know what I'm saying? Coffee and nature, baby. You know what I'm saying? So look, check it out. Join us next episode. I hope you enjoyed this episode.
Hold on, we gotta say Vegas, man. What we doing in Vegas, man?
No, you just said it.
I didn't say Vegas. I didn't say what we do, man. Hey, man, look, we going to Vegas. Vegas. We got the dice mixer again in Vegas. We giving a shout out to my man Busy B. You know what I'm saying? That's 50th Hip Hop. Really, you turned me on to the connect that put me in contact with Busy B. So shout out to him for the 50th Hip Hop, and also shout out to Martin Luther King III, who's gonna be down there and talk about how minorities, how important it is for them to be in this game and how they want to back that. So getting all my young folk together to understand that we anteing up, man. Because not only do we want to again understand what the plant is about, we want to make sure that we tie into the economic benefits of the plant. And being in these places like Vegas or some of these other events that we go to, all you're doing is really getting with good networks of people who can connect you to real things that are happening.
And that being said,
say it.
Another episode.
Coffee
in the books. Check it out though. Shout out to H&K Creations. Made these cool cups for us.
Yes, sir.